I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
To the people all and around the world, don't you dare be sour. This is a channel where you can vent and speak your mind freely and expeditiously. It is not intended for kids. Also, it's not what you say, how it's said. So just be mindful, respectful, and no bashing towards no one, even me. So sit back, chillax, cause it's gonna be a stone groove. Now it's time for the den with your host, Carlos Stargell, the last. Remember, after they made him,
they broke the mold.
So now here's the den with your host, Carlos Stargell, the last, aka OG Low or just the OG.
That's me.
You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
May I rise?
All rise. I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
Talk to me. Say something.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's up? What y'all know? What it do? How y'all be? Tell me something good, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many a millions of y'all around the world who took the time to tune in, check out, listen, and watch the den. Sit back and relax, cause it's gonna be a stone groove. Shit, I can't lose what I can use, and I know what to do to set the groove and put y'all in the mood. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Cause like I said, it's gonna be a stone groove. And right now, y'all are watching the den. So sit back with your host,
Me.
Carlos Stargell, the last. And you know why they call me the last. Because after they made me,
they broke the mold.
So now it's time for the den with your host, Carlos Stargell, the last.
Enjoy.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Yeah, this is Carlos Stargell, your boy, a.k.a. OG Low, or just the OG.
That's me, y'all.
And what I'm about to say too, welcome to the den. This is a channel where you can actually vent, speak your mind freely and expeditiously, but at the same time, please, no bashing, no taunting, and no disrespect to others. And then those happen, you got to go. But anyway, I want to thank all the viewers, the recurring viewers, the new viewers, the first-time viewers, and the unique viewers. Now, first-time viewers, if y'all feeling in your heart and in the depths of your soul,
Tell me a little bit right here.
please, if you like to subscribe, please hit the like, or you can hit that subscription bell. Guaranteed.
And I sure would appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Shout outs to everybody, to all my peeps and family in the dirty South, Atlanta, Georgia, and all across the country. East Coast, West Coast, Mid-South, Mid-Atlantic, Southwest, South Pacific, Northwest Pacific, Alaska, Hawaii, even Canada and
Mexico.
Yeah, I'll just give my shout outs to love and everybody. And again, happy birthday to everybody whose birthday today, November the 29th, including my mother's. Again, Mom.
Happy birthday.
And from me and Veronica, to Atlanta, Georgia, from Burlington, North Carolina. It's long, just 6 hours away. It ain't like we can't come visit. But anyway, just want to say, just let y'all know we at the 3 o'clock hour. Yes, I went on at 3. Yes, I decided to go on at 3:15. But it's all good. I'm here now. And again, Welcome to the Den with me, your host, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
And yeah, why they call me the last? Because after they made me, they broke the mold. Yeah, they did. But tonight, Wednesday night, AEW wrestling, which I barely watch sometimes. I still ain't came to grips to watch it, but for what I saw, what I saw was pretty good. So, and then you got the Miss Pat Court show come on tonight. Now she too real for TV. I'm gonna say something about Miss Pat. I respect her as a stand-up comedian, and she keeps it real. And that's why I don't have no complaints about her. But certain people here, certain Americans can't handle her. Even if they did have instructions, because she's too real for TV. She's gonna tell it like it is, and she's not gonna care how you feel about it either.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
There is one bold sister I can honestly say. Anybody that can speak their mind and curse like the way she do, and don't nobody really say nothing to her about it, shoot. But I got mad love and respect for that, because a lot of people get scared because a lot of comedians that do a lot of cursing, and then they seem like they fall off the deep end after they get chastised. Now, Miss Pat kind of remind me of Richard Pryor a little bit, the female version of Richard Pryor. If somebody was to say something to her about her profanity,
Talk to me. Say something.
and you know the first two words that gonna come out of her mouth.
F them.
That's right. Me personally, I probably would have asked them if they would have chastised me about the words that come out of my mouth. Now I'm gonna tell you. I will say this right here. I will ask them, do the letters FO mean anything to you? Oh, that'll get right under their skin, because that's one thing I can say about these so-called Americans with the 3 capital K's. They don't like the truth. They don't want to hear the truth, and they can't handle the truth. Well, guess what?
Y'all reign of terror in this country is over. Damn it.
Yeah, y'all been trying to silence us for years. We can't speak our mind, and y'all think y'all could just say what y'all want to say and do what y'all want to do? It don't work out like that, y'all. Me personally,
I couldn't have lived back during those segregation Jim Crow days.
because if I did, they would have murdered me, because I'm the type of I don't care who it is. I ain't taking no
Sugar honey iced tea.
off of them so-called devils. I'm serious. They think they're always right. They ain't never wrong. But one thing they got to realize,
They shit stank too.
yeah. And like I say, don't think I'm a racist, because I'm not. I'm stating the facts. Now, if I was a racist, you'll know it. But me personally, I call anybody out. I don't care about your color, your race, your lifestyle, your religion, none of that, because all that's relevant to me. Now,
Rap to him a little bit right here.
if you got a good heart, great character, and great personality, that'll work with me.
Talk to me. Say something.
Now, if you got a nasty disposition, a effed up attitude, and you feel can't nobody tell you nothing, and you don't know your ass from a hole in the ground, that's a problem. Because one thing about me, It's not about whether or not I dislike anybody. It's about that one word.
Respect. RESPECT.
Yep, respect. I mean, I tell people all the time, I can care less about who like me and who don't like me. It's not about that. It's about that one word, and I'm gonna say it one more time.
Talk to me. Say something.
Respect. RESPECT.
That's what it's about. But like I said, because everybody is not gonna, everybody's not gonna like or love you. So get over that part. The part that needs to be worried about is that R word, respect. Like I said, but when there's one thing people don't like me, I don't have no problem with. But when they don't respect me, I got more. When it comes to that, I got more issues than Right On magazine. I'm serious because that's one issue I could not deal with. I'm serious because it's too many people out here that's kind of messed up in the head in a way. I ain't gonna say messed up in the head, but a lot of them don't. A lot of them don't know it. Half of them don't. Half of them ain't never had the right guidance. But it's all good. I thank God for my upbringing all day, every day. I mean, I'm not perfect, but I always tried to strive for righteousness. I always believed in staying humble and believing in trying to do the right thing. And another thing I will say, I'm a leader, not a damn follower. Yeah, I mean, I was what you call back in the '80s at one point in my life a trendsetter. Yeah, I was, believe it or not, back in I think in '82, '83. No, '83 at Clarkston High in Georgia. I was at my high school. I was the first, and I was the only black with an earring. Well, you know, a lot of people try to make a big deal about it at first, but hey, after that first day of school, you know, they try to tease me, but shoot, after that, things got back to normal. They treated me like Carlos. All over, they went back to normal. They recognized me as Carlos, except for one difference. I'm Carlos with the earring. That's what they used to call. That's another thing they used to call me at Clarkston too. Carlos with the earring in his ear. And I said to myself, good Lord. So that they've been calling me that. That's what they call me. Because if they can't, because the reason why they said that too, because at one point it was more than one Carlos at the time when I was at Clarkston. You have three Hispanics, Barrera, Wilson, and Parada. And you had two that was black. That was Carlos Smith and me, Carlos Stars. So guess what? After I got the earring, seemed like damn near Clarkston, everybody knew who I was because of that earring. But you know, I ain't gonna say that was a good thing or a bad thing. But at the same time too, I was very much respected by many people, and I got along with and like I told a friend of mine who went to Clarkston, I got along with whoever got along with me. I mean, I didn't really have no beef with a whole lot of people, but it was a certain group of juggernauts. Well, I ain't gonna say who, but put like this, put like this, a few devils that I had issues with, and like I said, then I had an issue with two assistant principals at the time, and then one of the assistant principals I had a issue with. So, you give him a position, He thought he was sitting on top of the world. Couldn't tell him nothing. Couldn't say nothing to him. Well, guess what? Reality kicked his ass back in the mid to late 80s, because I'm going to tell you what happened. From what I heard, now this imitation game we had in the mid 80s that terrified the city of Atlanta and DeKalb County down by law. From what I heard about them, they got in his tail so bad, they scared the living sugar honey iced tea out of him. Then he packed up and got the hell out and went to Fulton County schools. Yeah, Banneker High School. And if he's watching, don't think I ain't heard. Don't think I didn't hear, because I heard a whole lot of stuff about this sucker, and I wouldn't have a problem confronting him and letting him know how I feel. Just because, what can he do to me? I'm not one of his damn students no more. I'll say what I want to say to him if he don't like it.
Oh well, F him, F the hole he came out of. He need to crawl back.
Mother, never mind. But anyway, like I was saying, but when I saw him in '93 at Georgia State at the Banneker High School graduation, he called himself trying to be a smart ass. So I embarrassed him, and I told him, they already ran you out of DeKalb County. Now you ran over to Fulton, doing the same thing. I got a tube of lipstick of your choice. Pick one sucker and puck up, cause that's all you good for. And when I told him that, he didn't like it, but guess what?
I really didn't give a shit.
And that was for real. Because I'm gonna say this right here. If he was to see me right now and ask me did I say those things about him, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yes, I tell him to his face.
And I'll let him know too that if the shoe fit, I want you to wear it and wear that sucker good. Cause you know what? And I'm gonna say this right here. Like I said, I'm not one of his damn students no more. I mean, I don't have no problem. I ain't got no problem and putting his ass in check. Cause I will do it. And I don't care how he feel about it. He need to take his butt kissing punk ass back to where he came from. Go back to the cotton fields, sucker, in Macon, Georgia. And while you at it, I just want to say this about him too.
He shit in his pants. Wipe his ass.
Yeah, I said it. But enough about that Jive sucker, because like I said, let him go. Now that he probably retired, he need to sit back and need to sit at home, sit his tail at home, continue to watch TV, and continue to eat peanut butter and sardine sandwiches.
Four-eyed bastard.
Yeah, I said it. But anyway, but like I said, you know, some people, like I say, some people just forgot, just very forgetful. Like I said, they not only they forget who they are and where they came from, but they also forgot who helped them when they was at rock bottom and helped them make it to where they are today. Now I'm gonna say this again: the same ones who can help you along the way can be the same ones who can bring you down with like a thief in the night. Bottom line. But one thing I can say, if you blessed with a position, please not only do right by the people, but do right for yourself too, and do right and do what pleases God. That's all you got. And what I'm saying though, don't power trip and don't let your head get swelled up because you got a position. Because I'm gonna tell you just like this, and I'm gonna keep it real. That position that they get is a title. And after it's all said and done, it don't mean shit. Because you sure as hell ain't gonna take it with you when you leave this earth, whether you're going to heaven or hell. You can't take it with you. So stop putting things before God. before before whatever needs to be done first. Now, be honest with you. If you get a position, like I said, stay righteous and remain humble, and always put God first. And like I said, don't power trip, and don't act like everybody and everything is beneath you. Because guess what? They might be beneath you, but you beneath somebody too, sucker. And guess who you beneath? And I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it in this one word, and y'all should know. Y'all are beneath God. God. Yeah, y'all beneath God. Because guess what? Y'all think people beneath y'all, but y'all the same motherfuckers who been knowing y'all beneath God too. Y'all are not no better than anybody on this earth.
And your shit stink too.
I just had to put that in. So stop going around acting like you all high and mighty. I mean, it's okay to walk with your head up and be proud, but don't walk with your nose so stuck so far that you know you can smell your ass. Cause that's how a lot of people act these days, especially those so-called snooty people. And you know what? I love to get them. You know why? Because I get the joy and the thrill of laughing after they look and feel stupid. Because that's what because they really are stupid when you think about it. I mean, they think everybody beneath them, you can't tell them nothing. But when somebody, when somebody
Hoo-ha!
put their ass in check, then they want to act like they want to act like they feelings hurt or whatever. Well, guess what?
Don't start what you can't finish, and don't dish out what you can't take. And if you feel like you can't take the heat,
Then stay out the damn kitchen. Bottom line. And I'm going to say this right here. Now, I'm going to say this before I close out. And this goes out. And this one right here is going out to the so-called Jackleg Jubilee. I'm not talking now, no disrespect to the men and women of God. I'm coming after the jacklegs, the jawjackers, the Bible toters and quoters, and the tester liars. Quit trying to witness to people, and quit trying to act like you smell like lemon juice and pledge furniture polish. Because I'm gonna ask you this: where were y'all before y'all got up to the level y'all are? That's my question. And see, instead of putting people down and trying to hurt their feelings and make them feel, some kind of way, that to the point they don't want to step foot in church again no more in life, you should be encouraging them, trying to be a great influence. And if anything, you should try to, like I said, you should try to be a little more lenient, a little nice, because I know, a lot of y'all who call yourself witnessing, a lot of y'all might have grew up in the church, so did I, so what? But a lot of y'all went to church and y'all went and a lot of y'all went and still going for the wrong reasons. Like one lady I knew, my ex-mother-in-law, she had a nerve to say the only reason why she stayed in church because that's all she knew. That heifer went for the wrong reason. So and I hate to say this, but she's already at where she needs to be right now. Yeah, I said it.
she busted hell wide open.
And I knew that was going to happen because she was too damn evil. And like I said, man, before she left this earth, I had no respect for that woman. I didn't trust her, and I got to the point where I actually despised her. And look, people said I should have made peace before she left this earth. I don't make peace with nobody who intentionally hurt me. And like I said, I don't respect nobody who didn't respect me. So when they told me she left this earth, this literally came from my lips.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Yeah, I did say that, but like I said, but I'm glad I made peace well, with the family. But at the same time, too, they needed to make peace with me because at first they were mad because I had went off. But after they say after they thought about it, they realized that they was in the wrong and they were glad I did what I did. But guess what? At that point when they told me that the first time, I was so pissed and angry and bitter at the time. I didn't want to hear it. And I told them, y'all already know what I told them. Dick riding is not a form of transportation. They wasn't down with me from day one. And don't act like you down with me now. And like I said, as far as their apology, they should have thought about it before they were co-signing bullshit. But guess what, y'all? Just to show you how good God really is, I'm so grateful that I was able to make peace with the family. But then they realized that I was in the right, but they did apologize. So, like I said, God knows his children. God knows the real from the fake. And he knows the difference between reality and bullshit. So they knew they was in the wrong. They you know what though, I think they felt guilty for co-signing bullshit. Well, that's what happens when you do. But I think, like I say again, anytime you able to make peace and you got that chance to do it, go on and do it, because guess what? Tomorrow's not promised to nobody. Because that person can be here today, gone tomorrow. And who will feel bad afterwards? Y'all. That's right. So if you got a chance for righteousness before you leave this earth, go on and do it. And I'm going to say this to the ones who intentionally hurt people and do them wrong and act like they don't have no remorse. Before y'all leave this earth, I guarantee you, now y'all gonna have to, not only y'all have to ask and beg for forgiveness, but y'all gonna have to apologize to every single one of them people that you hurt. And y'all, not only y'all better pray that they accept your apology and willing to forgive, but y'all better hope and pray that they don't tell you where you can go and what you can kiss. Because to be honest with you, y'all got to be careful what you say and how you say stuff, how you treat people too as well, because y'all don't realize a lot of stuff can really hurt somebody for life. And that's on the real. So, like I said, while we have our time on this earth, please, my people, keep striving for righteousness. Stay humble. Treat people like you want to be treated. And respect those like you want to be respected. Bottom line. Well, people, my time is almost up. I want to thank all the viewers, first time reviewing, first time recurring and all, and unique and all that. So, like I say, first time viewers, you feel it in your heart and in your soul, please hit the like of the subscription bell. But before I close out also, now, if y'all can catch me live, I will be back later on during the 6 o'clock hour. I will be back at 6:30. So I want to thank, and now if you can't catch me live, you can always catch the replays too as well. But I will be back at 6:30. And I want to thank y'all so much for taking the time, checking out the den. But until later on, y'all, till later on, God bless you. Y'all be good. I love you. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. And thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in, check out, listen, and watch The Den with your host, me, Carlos Stargell, the last. Because when they made me, they broke the mold. And until 6:30, y'all, I'll catch y'all on the flip mode. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to watch The Den. Peace, 2 fingers. I'm out of here like last year.